And Russia and Ukraine are intensifying their missile game. Moscow is replenishing its stockpiles with more than 1,200 new Iskander-M missiles, a move that could dramatically boost its battlefield dominance. Europe, on the other hand, is pushing for long-range weapons to Ukraine. Take a look at our next report as the stakes are only rising higher in the war, and we analyze all of that.
Russia and Ukraine are preparing for a bigger and more deadlier war. Peace talks in cold storage. Both sides are fighting it out like never before. The intensified strikes beyond the borders are only a grim reminder of the shifting red lines. Russia rains missiles and Shahed drones on an everyday basis. But the attack on Kharkiv showed how desperately Putin is pushing for a victory. Rescuers scrambling to evacuate children from a kindergarten. People opening their doors to families seeking shelter. The chaos triggered by Russia's hammering is only a tip of the iceberg.
Putin doesn't show that he wants to stop the war, and he really began steps in pushing us to such humanitarian disaster. What he wants to organize this winter is, of course, with attacks on energy, on gas, on water supplies. It's understandable what to do. I'm very thankful to you that we are not alone in this situation from the very beginning of war, but especially now it's very important.
Putin is amping up its missile game. His potent missiles are set to become more lethal. Moscow is actively replenishing its long-range strike arsenal. It is investing billions in the steady renewal of cruise, ballistic and hypersonic missiles. Even as sanctions squeeze its broader economy. The upgraded versions of Iskanders, KH-001 and Kinzhals will define Russia's strike capacity in the near future. The workhorses of Russia's land-based cruise arsenal, the 9M727 and 9M728 Iskander missiles, are used for precision strikes. As many as 400 Iskander missiles are in the pipeline now. The KH-101, one of the most frequent missiles seen over Ukraine's skies, designed for strategic bombers like the Tu-95 MSM and Tu-160, as many as 1,255 units of KH-101 missiles have been ordered between 2024 and 2026. The air-launched Kinzhal packs about 150 kilograms of high explosive and are designed to also carry a nuclear payload. It accelerates to over Mach 5.5, briefly reaching Mach 10 in its ballistic arc. Reports suggest Russia is readying about 188 units of Kinzhal. Ukraine, too, is continuing its deep strikes inside Russian territory. Ukraine carried out a series of explosions and suspected drone strikes in and around Moscow region. Just 2 days back, Kyiv used British-supplied Storm Shadow missiles. The attack targeted a plant in the city of Bryansk that reportedly produces components used in Russian ammunition. Europe is doubling down. Ukraine and its European allies are pushing for long-range missiles to strike even deeper inside Russia. Their sole aim is to cripple Russia's energy infrastructure.
I do think that this week we can really bear down on Russian oil and gas. Huge steps forward this week already. I think there's further we can do on capability, particularly long-term, long-range capability, and of course the vital work the coalition are willing.
But Putin has drawn his red line. He has warned an overwhelming response if Ukraine uses long-range missiles.
This is an attempt at escalation. If such weapons are used against Russian territory, the response will be very strong, if not overwhelming. Let them think about it.
As Russia arms up and Ukraine pushes for more weapons, the big question is how far both sides will go. With each new missile, the stakes only rise higher, and the red lines have just vanished. Bureau Report, WION World is One.